अरे ओ Sambha, kitne aadmi the? The moment we hear this iconic line, one name flashes in our mind: Amjad Khan. The actor played one of Hindi cinema's most unforgettable villains, Gabbar Singh, in Salim Javed's legendary film Sholay. But he once faced grave financial constraints, unable to pay rupees 400 in hospital bills, and a near fatal accident. This is his story. Amjad Khan was born into a family deeply rooted in films. He was the elder son of veteran character actor Jayant, a well-known name in supporting roles. Amjad began his journey in the world of cinema as a child actor, appearing in minor roles in films like Nazneen in 1951 and Maya in 1961, films that also featured his father. In 1965, he was all set to debut as a lead actor in Patthar Ke Sanam, but the film was unfortunately shelved. Eventually, Amjad Khan officially made his debut with Hindustan Ki Kasam in 1977, but success didn't come easy. After his debut, Amjad struggled to find meaningful roles, and as work dried up, financial difficulties crept into his personal life. Things got so bad that when his wife Shaila Khan gave birth to their son Shadab, he couldn't pay rupees 400 hospital fees to bring his newborn home. In an old interview, Shadab recalled how his father didn't even show up at the hospital because he was too ashamed. His mother began crying, unsure of how they would be discharged. But help came from an unexpected source. Chetan Anand, the director of Hindustan Ki Kasam, stepped in and paid the bill on Amjad's behalf. Ironically, the same day his son was born and he faced one of the lowest points in his life, Amjad also received news that would change his destiny forever. He had been cast in Sholay. Originally, the role of Gabbar Singh was meant for Danny Denzongpa, but due to scheduling conflicts, Danny had to back out. That's when Salim Khan recommended Amjad, impressed by his previous performances. Amjad Khan grabbed the opportunity with both hands. He went all in, buying army fatigues from Chor Bazaar, slinging a bullet belt across his shoulder, and even blackening his teeth to make Gabbar look like a tobacco-chewing dacoit. But despite his full commitment, the start wasn't smooth. In her book, Making of a Classic, Anupama Chopra revealed how Amjad struggled during the initial shooting days. Director Ramesh Sippy and Amjad just couldn't find the right tone for Gabbar. The first 2 days were filled with bad takes. Sippy even paused shooting and started considering replacements. Even Salim Javed began doubting their recommendation. They felt Amjad's voice lacked the intensity needed for the fearsome Gabbar. They even suggested dubbing his voice or replacing him altogether. But Sippy decided to give Amjad another chance, and thank God he did, because what came next was cinematic history in the making. However, when Amjad found out about the talks of replacing him or dubbing over his voice, he felt deeply betrayed. So much so that he never worked with Salim Javed or Ramesh Sippy ever again. Success followed Sholay, but fate had more trials in store. Just a year after the film's release, Amjad met with a near-fatal car accident while traveling from Mumbai to Goa. The steering wheel had smashed into his chest. He was left unconscious with a punctured lung. His wife and children, also injured in the crash, were moved to Mumbai. In Goa, nobody from the film crew was willing to take responsibility for the emergency surgery he needed. That's when Amitabh Bachchan stepped in. Big B, his Sholay co-star and close friend, signed the hospital admission papers. The situation was grave. He needed immediate surgery. I spoke to his family in Mumbai, got their consent, and signed the papers myself. Big B recalled in an interview. Bachchan even arranged a chartered flight to bring Amjad back to Mumbai after the surgery. The incident brought us even closer, Amitabh Bachchan said. Though Amjad recovered and returned to films, the accident left long-term effects on his health. He began gaining weight, which led to further complications. Still, post-Sholay, career was rich with iconic performances. He starred in Satyajit Ray's Shatranj Ke Khiladi and popular films like Hum Kisi Se Kam Nahi, Inkar, Ganga Ki Saugandh, Mukaddar Ka Sikandar, Barsat Ki Ek Raat, and Satte Pe Satta, many alongside Amitabh Bachchan. But his deteriorating health continued to haunt him. On July 27, 1992, the man who once terrified audiences as Gabbar Singh passed away at just 48. Amjad Khan's story is a reminder of how fragile the line is between despair and glory. From struggling to pay rupees 400 to becoming a legend in Indian cinema, his journey was nothing short of extraordinary. He gave us a villain we love to fear, but beyond Gabbar Singh was a man who fought hard, lived with dignity, and left a legacy that lives on.
I don't know whether to call it a magazine or a newspaper.
What can I say? As you can see, the iconic screen magazine. It is I'm on the cover. It's really nice to be on the cover.
Karan, this is your surprise for the evening.
I remember there were so many times that, he would just turn back and he'd look at me and I was like, Agnipat.
माँ के पैरों के नीचे स्वर्ग है, अरे बाप के पैरों के नीचे जायदाद है।
गीत और आदित्य का अभी ब्रेकअप हो रहा है, फ्रस्ट्रेट हो गए हैं वो दोनों एक दूसरे से, है ना? आदित्य बोल रहा है ये अपनी आपकी खुद की फेवरेट है, कौन झेल सकता है इसे?
If you could legalize one thing in India, what would it be? Prostitution, gambling, or marijuana?
I can't hear you.
We have seen you as a more of a glamorous role in South Indian movies. And you went to Bombay. I don't know what transformed you. You're today totally different role.
Feel nepotism or no nepotism, I'm here. किसी के बाप की इंडस्ट्री नहीं है.
कहीं ना कहीं मेरी भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज कई बार ऐसे गई हैं जहाँ पे मुझे ऐसा लगा कि maybe I should have gotten the opportunity rather than someone who's from the family.
I love reading your reviews. When you really love something, you genuinely have, and that means a lot.
But that's the whole thing. You guys don't give up in life.
I wish you all the very best. May Screen digitally prosper.